Okay, so we'll see you there later. Yeah, it is usually packed for Friday, but we should get a seat. Okay. Sure.
Harry was saying Edna's still in bed, eh? Says he doesn't even fancy getting up since she's been mugged.
Poor old soul. Wonder how Harry's coping.
Well, I know he's not round at the shops anymore. Had a row with the grocer, didn't he, for charging him 39 pence for a loaf. Harry said he could get them for 30 at the supermarket.
Well, he should have gone to the supermarket then, shouldn't he?
Well, he'll have to from now on, won't he?
Why?
Because he's been barred out for telling the fella his prices were daylight robbery.
Anyway, about this washing powder. Look, I don't want to worry Edna about it. She doesn't need me hassle from me at the moment. Where did you put it when you were here? No. I've looked in the sink, but it's not there. Oh, at the side of the washing machine. Look, Ralph, I'll have to go. The washing machine has just started, and I haven't even put any water in it yet. I'll see you. Oh, I'm fed up with this. Wash, rinse, spin. We never had all this messing with the old copper.
Hey, you've worked it all out.
What all out?
What about the house?
Well, go on, don't keep me in suspense.
Oh, don't you see? If the estate agent hasn't heard from that bloke who come round here 3 days ago, well, they're not going to hear from him now, are they? If he wanted the house, he'd have been round there in a flash. So we can rest easy for a while. If the agent does send someone else, I won't be so enthusiastic next time.
No, you're right, you won't, because I'll be doing the guided tour bit.
Well, if you like. I must admit, I do feel sorry for Marie.
Yeah, so do I.
Hey, have you thought any more about whether you're going on this tour or what?
No, but, well, I have a feeling I won't be going.
Can't live without me, eh?
Oh, bloody marvellous machine, this. You don't put water in, it works. When you do, it doesn't. This flaming machine, I can't stand much more of this.
Harold, you won't overbrown my toast, will you?
I don't know why I'm talking like this. And to you as well. It's just that I was thinking. If I'd been of a different religion, I might not have got pregnant. Don't exactly sound like a good Catholic, do I?
Oh, you do, Mum.
Then why am I questioning it? Oh, I'm so confused. I want to go with you, Dad. But I can't. With or without proper precautions, I'd still feel as if I was sinning against God.
No, not God. The Catholic religion. There's a big difference.
Perhaps. So what am I going to do?
Aye, aye. Talking about me, are you again, eh?
Oh, how'd you guess?
I tell you what, I'm glad I cleaned that car. It was absolutely filthy.
You've made a good job of it.
Yeah, well, I had plenty of energy to spare, didn't I? Come on here. Move over, let's get by your mother.
Hey? No need to be so polite about it.
Didn't know I was so popular.
Well, you're there with me. Anyway, I thought you were going out.
Yeah, I'll get off in a minute. Nah. I'll stay in.
I tell you what, you women make me laugh. Thought you never say anything you mean.
Hello, Ralph. Sorry to bother you again. Look, I can't work this washing machine. Only you worked it when you were here and... Oh, hang on. It's no good you throwing technicalities about machinery to me. I haven't learned to use the tin opener yet. Of course I don't want you to come round here and do it. Well, I can't stop you if you want to come round, can I? Yeah. And Edna, I'm sure she'll be pleased to see you. Yeah. Oh, well, as soon as you like. Yeah. Right then. See you later. Cheers. For God's sake, hurry up, will you, Ralph? Or I'll finish up talking to myself.
Are you trying to avoid me?
Seeing as I'm sitting next to you, love, I'd find that a bit hard to do, wouldn't I?
Now, you know what I mean. Every time I try to get closer, you find something to do, like this sewing, like. There's no rush for this, is there, she?
I just want it finished, that's all. Anyway, haven't you done any work to do today?
Nothing that can't wait. Come on, she, put it down.
Bob, Karen's only upstairs. She'll be down in a minute.
Oh, no, but she's going out soon, isn't she, with Bernadette?
Yeah, but what about my dinner?
I will have it later.
Yeah, but I want something to eat first.
And so do I. You!
Oh!
I'm not expecting anybody, are you? Colin.
Trouble brewing.
That must be on a few days' leave, lad. What's up?
This is what's up. Maintenance men are calling for swift action.
That's a redundancy notices.
3/4 of the maintenance staff's got them. There's uproar. Nobody expected anything as drastic as this.
I wasn't expecting it, was I? This is like a bolt out the blue.
Yeah, well, the maintenance men are putting it in much stronger words than that, and I don't blame them.
I wouldn't mind betting Paul Collins is behind this.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'll go and see him now. You wait in here.
Sorry about the intrusion.
That's all right, love. You're very welcome. Would you like a cup of tea?
Ah, yeah.
Ralph will be here soon. Yeah, he practically begged me to let him come and see you. And I couldn't refuse him, could I? Mind you, don't tell him that.
Oh, my door keys.
You're not so worried about them.
But he's got them, my attacker.
Look, he's not liable to come back after what he did to you, is he, love? And even if he did, he'd not get out of here alive, mark my words. Now, you're not to worry. The more you do, the longer you'll stay in bed.
I'll try not to worry.
Good.
How are you getting on with the housework?
Oh, fine. You haven't drank your tea, have you?
It was horrible. It was just like a cup of hot water.
Well, I can explain that. We ran out of tea bags, so I used an old one from last night. Mind you, it was clean. I ran it under the tap. That'll be Ralph. I'll go and let him in, eh?
Look, don't bandy words with me. What I want to know is why these redundancy notices were served on the majority of the maintenance staff.
Simply because negotiations have reached a stalemate. You must have known we wouldn't sit on the fence indefinitely.
You agreed to a cooling-off period.
Which has expired as from today.
Because you said so, eh, without consulting anybody.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, well, why, like?
A company like Woodward and Lynch can't be kept waiting forever. They start work on the 27th of May.
Look, I don't want to hear about that. All I want is more time, lad, an extension to the cooling-off period, so I can go and consult with my men. Look, I demand more time.
The decision has been made, and that's final.
OK, that's your attitude. You know what the men's next move's going to be, don't you?
Oh, you mean a strike? Well, we've taken the necessary precautions.
How do you mean?
Oh, well, that's confidential. But the union hasn't the means to endure a prolonged strike. Petrochem has. Just think about that when you speak to the maintenance men.
Look, I'm sure neither side really wants a strike. All I'm asking you for is more time.
More time is the last thing I can give you. So if you don't mind, my lunch is getting cold. Good afternoon.
Oh, she was more shocked than hers.
Do you know, Harry, I went sick the night you rang and said Edna had been mugged.
Yeah. Anyway, take your coat off, love.
Oh, well, I can't stop long, Harry. I've got to get me shopping in, and what with the washing machine to fix.
You can eat with us today. Save you dashing about. And I'm sure Edna will be glad of your company.
You sure you don't mind?
Of course not.
Oh, can I see Edna now?
Yeah, you can see to the washing later, after you cook the dinner.
You want me to do the dinner?
Well, if you don't mind.
No, not really.
I'll do it myself, only I just can't concentrate with Edna the way she is, and as you can see, I've given up on housework. Just look at the state of the place.
Yeah, I understand. I tell you what, you leave it all to me, Harry. I'll have this house back to normal in no time at all.
You know, Ralph, it's at times like this when you realise who your true friends are.
Edna?
Oh, Ralph.
Hello, love. How are you?
Oh, you know.
What a terrible thing to happen, eh?
Well, what do you think, Michelle?
It's really nice. You make someone a lovely wife one day.
Anyone you know?
Could be.
And they lived happily ever after. Don't go. I'll get it. Hello? Yeah, cheers. Hang on a minute. It's for you. Estate agent.
I wonder what he wants.
Well, you'll soon find out.
Hello? Yes, speaking. Did he?
What's up?
Yeah, well, is that for definite, like? Yeah. Well, I'm sure you are. Yeah, well, I don't have any option, do I? Bye.
Well, what was all that about?
The fella, the one that viewed the house on...
The bus driver?
Yeah. He's offered the asking price, and Marie's accepted it. You'd have thought she'd at least have had the decency to phone up and let us know.
What?
And that's not all. Because he's a first-time buyer, the agent said the sale will go through quickly.
Well, how quick?
The agent also said that we're lodgers, not proper tenants. He said something about needing vacant possession on completion.
Well, translated, what does that mean?
They want us out.
Right, I've hung up the washing, Harry.
Good.
There's a breeze getting up, so it shouldn't take long to dry.
Tell you what, you work that washing machine like a dab hand.
Oh, it's nothing I'm not used to.
And you've made a right clean sweep in here.
Well, a job worth doing.
Well, why don't you have a brew then? Sit down.
I was just going to make tea.
Oh, there's no rush. Sit down.
Oh, well, in that case. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Hey, Harry.
Well?
Do the police have any idea who attacked Edna?
No, but I do.
Getaway. Who?
Tommy McArdle.
Oh, I can't imagine him doing that.
Well, not him personally, but one of his henchmen.
But why?
Well, he owes us £10,000. He might be trying to scare us off.
Have you told the police?
Well, there's no point unless you've got concrete evidence, is there? I mean, it didn't do George Jackson much good, did it? All right, I'll get it. I'll do it the exercise. What do you want?
Well, if that doesn't beat all. Tommy asked me to call specially to offer his sympathy to your good lady wife.
It's more than likely McArdle sent you down to see what damage he's done.
You're not suggesting that cousin Tommy had something to do with Mrs. Cross's misfortune, are you? Her attack?
Well, if he's not involved, how come he knows she was mugged, eh?
Mr. Cross, nothing happens in Liverpool that Tommy doesn't know about.
You swear he didn't put someone up to it?
I don't normally swear, but I will just this once. Cousin Tommy had nothing to do with it, and now we've sorted that out, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Nowhere. I've arrived. Ah, good evening. Mr. Hardwick, isn't it?
Yeah.
You were telling me the truth, weren't you?
If Tommy were to have settled the debt, he wouldn't have settled it on Mrs. Cross.
Oh, aye.
No, Mr. Cross. He'd have settled it on you. If Tommy was that type of person, which we all know he isn't.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And now I'd like to give your good lady wife these flowers from Tommy. And then I've got some business I'd like to talk over with the both of you. Alone, if you've no objections, Mr. Hardwick.
Oh, me? No, Raymond.
Good. Something to your advantage.
You better come in, then. Visitor for you, Edna, with a present.
These are from Tommy.
Oh, thank you, Raymond.
What does he want in return? That's what worries me.
Nothing at all. Tommy asked me to convey to you, Mrs. Cross, how sorry he is about your mishap.
Ah.
Thought you'd come here to talk business.
I have. Tommy authorised me to offer you £2,500 if you'll drop your claim.
2-5, eh?
And that is definitely his final offer.
I'll take it.
It's not acceptable.
What?
You got a slate loose or something, woman? Why isn't it acceptable?
Because it's not enough. Jean told me that Billy Mack made £3,300 by laying my bet off with another bookie. So I want £4,000.
Billy Mack made nearly 3.5 grand, you say, Mrs. Cross?
Yes.
You heard. The 3,300 that McArdle's got in his bank account now.
Well, if he has, it's news to cousin. Look, I'm going to have to confer with Tommy concerning this. Can I get back to you in a couple of hours? Is that all right?
Yes, that's all right, Raymond.
OK, ta-ta for now. I'll let myself out.
We'll be here. I think there's something worrying little Raymond there. We may get our money yet.
Not talking to me because of the house is stupid, isn't it? Look, nearly 2 hours you've been sitting there like harpo marks.
Well, you got us into this situation, didn't you?
Not intentionally, though, as you seem to think. And slagging each other won't solve the problem, will it? Look, we've got to put our heads together and come up with something.
Well, you can think about it on your own, and I'll do the same.
Where are you going?
For a long walk to sort myself out.
Yeah, but we...
Save your breath.
Raymond's back, love.
Ah, greetings once again, Mrs. Cross. Look, I'm sorry to come back so late, but Tommy and I had a lot of running around to do.
Oh, that's all right, Raymond. Where's Ralph?
He's ironing the washing he hung out this afternoon. I didn't want him to do it, but he insisted.
He's a good man.
One of the best. Did you get the word about that money that Billy Mack won?
Oh, yeah. Tommy and I had a word in Billy Mack's ear. Apparently, he'd forgotten all about it, till Tommy jogged his memory.
What with electrodes?
Oh, very amusing. Look, I'll be as brief as possible. Tommy's agreed to pay you £4,000 on one condition.
And that is?
Your meeting with Tattersalls is next week, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
So forget all about it, Mr. Cross.
I've forgotten. Give us the money.
Oh, not so fast. First, I'd like you to sign these. And then this is for you.
And what are these?
One's a letter to Tattersalls, retracting your allegations against Cousin Tommy. And the other one's the same, but to the Betting Licensing Authority. Just a little insurance for the 4,000.
What do you think, Edna?
Sign, Harold, sign.
Tommy will be pleased.
So will we. But I've so much cash in all my life.
Well, just make sure you keep it, Mr. Cross.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Your money. A word of advice from one who knows. Don't go hiding it in the house. The best place for it is a bank or a building society. Well, I'm glad you agree with me, Mrs. Cross. Oh, now don't you go getting down about your little misfortune. Try and get up and about a bit, eh?
I'll try.
That's a good girl. I'll be seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.
Fancy a cup of tea, love?
Hey? No, thanks, Shay.
You're worried about this possible strike, aren't you?
Yeah. Paul Collins might be a wally, but he's nobody's fool.
Maybe he's just bluffing.
No, he isn't.
How can you be so sure?
Well, Petrochem know if there's a strike, they're not going to get their stuff from their usual suppliers. And the way it does it, to keep production going, they've ordered a bulk load from East Germany. I don't know, it's some sort of chemical.
You mean the business, then?
Yeah. Do you reckon there's a shipload on its way now as we're sitting here talking?
Oh, where's your key, Michelle? Haven't you got...
And a good evening to you, Terry. Yes, I will come in, thank you.
I thought it was someone else, Raymond.
Losing, are you?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, I was just in the neighbourhood, so I thought I'd give you a call. No, don't be alarmed. It's not one of those calls. On the contrary, Tommy told me to tell you he's very pleased with the job you're doing for him down at his club.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, credit where credit's due, Teddy.
Been on a bit of business round here, Raymond?
And a bit of social work. Edna. You do know she was mugged, don't you?
Yeah.
Tommy was very upset. Lovely lady like that being molested. It grieves him that the streets of Liverpool are full of thugs and villains and... Hello.
Who's this?
Well, it's Raymond to you, love. An associate of Terry's boss. Cousin, to be precise.
Terry's boss?
Mr. Thomas McArdle.
You work for Tommy McArdle.
I can explain.
You'd better.
Well, I won't overstay me welcome. You two obviously have a lot to talk about. See you, Terry.
See you, Raymond.
You work for that rat McArdle! After what he did to George! After he almost killed you! How could you, Terry?
I needed the money, didn't I?
You couldn't have needed it that badly. Or are you too much of a coward to refuse McArdle anything? God, you make me sick to my stomach.
Look, I know it looks bad.
Bad? It's pathetic. You're pathetic. Well, you were. You're not going back. You're packing it in as from now.
Oh, that'd be stupid. The job's almost finished. It was only on a casual basis anyway.
I don't care. You're not going back anymore.
I am, you know. I don't care what you say.
All right, then. Go back. Because I know what I'm going to do.
What?
I'm going to Tunis on the dance tour with Richard. At least I'll have a roof over my head.
All right. And where does that leave me?
I think you can work that one out for yourself.
Your dad went to bed early, didn't he?
I think I'll just go and see if he wants a shirt ironing for the morning.
Aye, surprise, surprise.
Thought you'd be asleep by now.
Yeah, well, I'm not. So how about that little kiss, eh?
I'm sorry, love, I can't.
Well, what did you come up for then, she?
I came to see if you wanted a shirt ironing for the morning.
It's a good excuse, isn't it?
It's true.
Look, forget about that. What about me, she? What about us, eh?
You're just going to have to give me a little bit more time, love.
Why should I give you more time? No one gives me any more time, do they?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just something Paul Collins said.
Bob, I'm sorry I feel like this.
Yeah, so am I, she. So am I.